Here we have a SAT math question. Okay, let's go the information. F of x equals to 133 times b to the x to power. When x increases by 1, f of x increases by c percentage. Which of the following expresses c in terms of b? Okay, so from the given information, we have to solve for c in terms of b. And when I look at the given function over here, clearly it's an exponential function. So whenever we have an exponential function, it may be exponential growth or it may be exponential decay. Okay, let me write both the functions over here. So that is f of x equals to a times 1 positive r percentage to the x to power, or f of x equals to a times 1 negative r percent to the x to power. So if the given function is the exponential growth, then we'll have positive sign over here. If it is the exponential decay, we'll have negative sign over here. And here this r percentage represents the rate of growth. Here the r percentage represents a rate of decay. But the question says when x increases by 1, f of x increases. Since f of x increases, clearly the given function is the exponential growth function. So we can ignore the exponential decay function. Let's consider the exponential growth function over here. And let's understand the components of this function. So here a is the initial value of this f of x. That is, when x is equal to 0, so the value of f of x is a. And also here I said r percent is the rate of growth. That is, when the value of x over here increases by 1 unit, then f of x increases by r percentage. That's what we have to understand. Okay, now when I look at the function, when I compare the given function and this one, so at the place of either the initial value is 133, let me write it over here. So 133 times 1 positive, instead of r percent, you have to write c percentage. So because here the question says when x increases by 1, f of x increases by c percentage, so we can replace this r percent by c percentage to the x to power. Okay, now let's compare this and this. So at the place of b, what do we have? At the place of b, we have 1 positive c percentage. So we can write that 1 positive c percentage equals to b. Okay, now we have to solve for c in terms of b in this equation. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the c percentage as a fraction. If I write the c percentage as a fraction, I'll be getting c over 100 equals to b. Okay, now to solve for c, first I have to get rid of this denominator 100. For that, I multiply both sides of the equation by 100. Let me do it. So on the right side, 100 times b. Okay, now I can distribute this 100 to this one and this one. When I do so, 100 times 1 is 100 positive. When I distribute this 100 to this fraction c over 100, I'll be getting 100 times c over 100. So 100 times b will be just 100b. Okay, this 100 will cancel out. Then I'm getting 100 positive c equals to 100b. Okay, now my aim is to solve for c. So I have to get rid of this 100. For that, I subtract 100 from both sides. So when I do so, this positive 100, negative 100 will cancel out. I'm getting c equals to 100 times b, negative 100. Okay, now what I can do is I can consider the expression we have over here on the right side. So I find that there is a greatest common divisor for these two values, that is 100. Since 100 is the greatest common divisor for these two terms, I can factor 100 out. If I factor 100 out, then I'm getting b negative 1 inside the parenthesis. Okay, so now I got the value of c in terms of b, that is c equals to 100 times b negative 1. I find that this 100 times b negative 1 as a value of c in option D. The correct answer choice for this question is option D.